Hi guys, alright, so I'm back. I know it's not 11 o'clock, it's like 10 to 11. I was live last week and I said this week I'll be back around this time. This is obviously South African time. Yeah, and it's a beautiful day. Let me show you my back garden. So we're all the way from Cape Town in South Africa, those of you that don't know me. So last week I said I'll talk about the hormone oxytocin. I don't want to talk about that today. So those of you that struggle with weight loss, that's what I would like to cover. And for those of you that don't know who I am, I've been in the fitness industry for 30 years. So yes, I'm 55 and I'm now into anti-aging. My name is Bernadette, was one of the South African gladiators. So what I want to share with you today is just, and was something that came up during the week when I posted about my risks and having to increase my estrogen, which now, after 3 months of changing my hormones, once we came back from AWA in India, my estrogen levels are now slightly too high, so I've got to change it again. But that's the wonderful thing about hormones. They fluctuate often, well, not often. It takes about a month, 2 months, maybe 3, but nothing that you need to stress about. So it is something that you can change. So when it comes to body types, and yes, a lot of people or my clients come into my office and they think that I've looked like this my entire life. No, I didn't. So that's the part that I would like to share with you today. And no, I'm not going to jump and throw cartwheels. I'm not going to do fancy videos or texts or anything like that. I want to just calmly sit and talk to you and be authentic about what your body is doing currently. So, all right, give you a little bit of a background. When I was young, I was really skinny, so obviously ectomorph. So if you understand body types, I could eat anything I wanted to. I was very active. Not that I would ever stop my activity. That's always been part of my life. But I was young and my daughter was the same, skinny, and I could eat whatever I want. So then obviously puberty kicks in. And guys, if you are bored with the puberty part, then if you don't have a weight problem, by all means, you don't need to listen to this, but this is specifically for ladies. All right, so puberty kicked in and then obviously everything changed and everything went upside down. Unfortunately, I was in the, well, whatever you want to call it, it's just food-wise. In the boarding school, it was very difficult to control my eating. As much as I was trying to keep my weight under control, we got a lot of bread and pasta and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, long story short, so after school I was really fat. So when I say fat, to me I was fat because I was an athlete my entire life, and my dream of becoming a Springbok hurdlist, that obviously went out the window because my ass was too big. So yes, I wore a size 14 pants. I know for a lot of people that's not big, but yes, it was about 15 kilos overweight I had currently at that time. So I got my first meal plan from my husband, who was my husband at that point in time. I ate lots of pasta, ate lots of clean protein, and cycled my little ass, or my big ass, off, and my weight just didn't shift. So that's when I started looking into, and obviously studied nutrition, but this is not the part that they teach you in the book, and this is what I want to share with you. Because I'm a data analyst, I've been working with people's bodies for the last 30 years, there were patterns that I started picking up. I don't do the in-body body fat. Yes, you can use it as a reference, but I do the old school caliper readings plus tape measure, because I realized that there's a lot that happens to the body, especially for me that was trying to get my weight under control. So sorry, I've got to backtrack again. So after school, normally you are blessed with 2 body types. You get the 1% population that are really skinny. Those are your ectomorphs. They normally don't have a problem with weight. They normally have a problem picking muscle up, so that's a different story, which I won't go into that today. And then your other genetically gifted person will be your